children, welcome to the class once again. So in the previous class we have studied about the transport system in plants and animals. Now we are going to study another important life process which is called as excretory system. So what is excretory system, how it takes place in different animals, and how excretory system works in a human being. So all these topics we are going to cover. So here, what is excretion? Let us define. So in living organisms, various metabolic activities will be taking place, anabolic reactions and catabolic reactions, constructive reactions and destructive reactions respectively. And due to these chemical reactions, so many products are formed. These products may be useful or not useful to the organisms. So they are not with the products which are not useful for the organism, they are to be eliminated out. So there are different excretory organs which will collect the waste products from the body and eliminate them from the body. So that process is called as excretion, and the organs which are all involved in this process, a system is formed which is called as excretory system. So how excretory system takes place in different animals. First, if you look at unicellular organisms like amoeba, it's only one cell, unicellular, one-celled organism. So in this one cell has to perform all the life activities. So that is why the process of elimination of waste materials from the body will take place by means of a process which is called as diffusion. And if you go to some other animals, higher animals like earthworm, annelids, so nephridia are the excretory organs. If you see insects like cockroach, Malpighian tubules, and in some insects it is green glands. And so in planaria and nematodes, flame cells are the excretory organs. That means different organisms in course of development, the complexity of excretory organs, the system of excretory excretion will be becoming more and more complicated. So this is the most simplest form of excretion by diffusion. And how the process of excretion takes place in human beings, that is the question. So in human body there are 5 excretory organs: kidneys, lungs, liver, large intestine, skin. So these are the 5 excretory organs. So these will excrete various waste materials which are not useful for the body. So kidneys eliminate out nitrogenous waste materials in the form of urine. Okay, lungs will eliminate carbon dioxide which is formed during respiration. Along with water vapor, it is eliminated out. And liver, that means liver also is an excretory organ. How? Means, red blood cells, red blood corpuscles, erythrocytes, RBC. So their lifespan is 120 days. So after 120 days, they will break down. And major part of RBC will reach liver and they break down. And they form the pigments which are called as bilirubin, biliverdin, urochrome. So these pigments are eliminated out from the liver. So these will be eliminated along with the urine. And large intestine. Large intestine is a part of digestive system where the food gets digested, and the undigested food in the large intestine eliminates the waste materials, that is undigested food, and excess of salts like calcium, magnesium, iron, etc. from the body. So in this way large intestine also acts as an excretory organ. So in the large intestine, what happens? The undigested food from the small intestine passes through the large intestine. The walls of the large intestine will absorb excess of water that is present in the undigested food, because man is terrestrial organism. He lives on land. He cannot afford to lose much water from his body. So that is why as much as possible water is reabsorbed by the walls of the large intestine, and undigested food, excess of salts like calcium, magnesium, iron, etc. will be eliminated out from the body. And next, one more excretory organ, skin. Skin is the excretory organ. It contains salivary glands, sweat glands. It contains sweat glands. So these sweat glands eliminate water with metabolic waste. That means the waste materials which are formed due to metabolic reactions, they will be eliminated along with sweat. So in this way, these 5 excretory organs in human body will eliminate the waste products from the body from time to time. So that is this is the importance of excretion. And one more question arises: what happens if excretion does not take place? So what happens? So the waste materials will not be sent out of the body. If the waste materials are not sent out of the body, they will get accumulated in the body. They will pile up in the body, and they will become toxic and poisonous. That will lead to the death of the person. So that means if lungs do not work properly, what happens? Carbon dioxide will get accumulated in the body, which is very harmful. In the same way, if kidneys do not function properly, the nitrogenous waste materials will get accumulated in the body. So we are usually hearing he died because of kidney failure. What is kidney failure? Because kidney does not function properly. So that is why waste materials becomes toxic and poisonous, and so the person suffers, and ultimately he will die. So that is the important function of kidneys. In the same way, so these pigments are to be eliminated out. So that means the breakdown particle of RBC, they should be eliminated out. So that is why the liver will eliminate. And in the same way, large intestine, undigested food and excess of salts cannot be kept in the body. So that is why they will be eliminated from the large intestine in the form of fecal matter. And skin eliminates sweat glands. So skin, with the help of sweat glands, sweat is produced, which contains water and metabolic waste. So they will be eliminated out. So this excess of sweating will help in maintaining body temperature, especially during summer season. It will help to cool the surface of the body. So in this way, various excretory organs present in human body will help in maintaining normal health. If they are not eliminated out, it causes so many imbalanced activities in the body, and that may upset the health and ultimately lead to the death of the person. So this is the introduction to the excretion, and in the next class we'll study the kidneys. How do they work? How do they eliminate? What are the units of kidneys? What is the location of kidneys? All these things we are going to study in the next class. Hope you are able to understand. If you have any doubts, please let me know. Thank you.